the haters are going to go crazy with this live stream. It's not going to be too long, though, because I got to go out to get some food for the family. It's President's Day. I was thinking about barbecuing, but I'm not sure yet. Kind of cold outside. But anyway, I just wanted to make a quick live stream on this. GoFundMe is not, in my opinion, for billionaires. No. Do I support Donald J. Trump? Yes. Will I vote for Trump? Yes. Do I want to make America great again? Yes. Do I believe he is the man for the job? Yes, I do. But he's a billionaire. Okay? Now, as much as I feel that the case, the New York civil case specifically, and even honestly the civil case with E. Jean Carroll, even though I feel it was not fair in my opinion, and the judgment was absolutely ridiculous. It was ridiculous, okay? Okay, the guy paid back the banks, Trump. He paid back the banks in full. There was no default. They made tremendous amounts of money, and he's fined $355 million. Okay, listen, I believe that is not fair. I believe, in my opinion, is politically motivated. I do, okay? But here's the thing. He's a billionaire, okay? Like, let's analyze Donald J. Trump's career. Can we do it? Here's a psychopath here. Well, apparently over 10.6 million views. People must care a little bit about what I have to say, missing in Action Dale's garage. Okay, over 10.6 million views and growing. Subscriptions are at an all-time high, 13,700. Now, if this is really the missing in Action Dale, the real Dale's garage, bro, you couldn't even get monetized. You know what I hate about people? Stop judging people who are able to do things you can't do. Okay? Yes, my wife has cancer, and if you had a soul in your body, okay, you wouldn't say nothing derogatory about someone who's battling cancer. You would pray for them, okay? But unfortunately, I think you're like Lou. Like Lou calls himself, the D word, the devil. But anyway, let me just skip that. I wish my wife well. God bless her. God bless my wife. I wish her all the best of health, happiness, and success. She is a beautiful person inside and outside. She is a wonderful wife, a wonderful mother, a beautiful, beautiful person. And I wish her nothing but the best of health and happiness. God bless her. Now, with that said, let me get back. Do I support Donald Trump? Yes. Do I want to vote for Donald Trump? Yes. Do I feel he is the best person for the job? Yes. Okay. Do I hate a lot of things happening in this current administration with Joe Biden? Oh, absolutely. It's a disgrace. I could go into so many things. So many things. You got to put America first. Stop giving all of this money away to different countries. The inflation, the cost of living. Our country is, it's terrible. Wars all around the whole world. Okay. It's absolute. There's so many things going on right now. And I believe that Donald J. Trump will do an excellent job. I believe in him. I believe in him to be the person that will turn our country and even the world around. Even the world around. I believe that he could make things better for the whole world, not just for America. But does that mean that I feel Donald J. Trump is a candidate for GoFundMe? He's not. I'm sorry, he's not. And I think anybody who would give him money is an idiot. Okay, listen. You got a guy who lives, remember, before the White House in Trump Tower. He's got the 2 floors on the top, the penthouse. The whole apartment is gold. The doorway to his apartment is gold and diamonds. Okay, his plane is filled. Let me put it this way: when he sits his friggin' butt down in the toilet bowl, it's gold. The toilet seat is gold. When he eats dinner, the utensils are 24 karat gold. So when this guy's eating, he's eating with gold forks, gold spoons, gold knives. Now, look, I think he's a winner. I'm not trying to say nothing derogatory. See, people misunderstand. Am I saying anything derogatory? No, I'm complimenting him. I'm complimenting him. He's a winner. Okay, all the Trumps. His father was a winner, Fred Trump. Listen, his father helped him out a lot. Okay, but that's a whole different video. But his father was a tremendous winner. The Trumps were winners, okay? But this is the thing. They don't, in my opinion, they should not, okay? Let's put morally. I mean, legally, Legally, I guess a billionaire can have a GoFundMe page. It is legal. There's nothing illegal about it. But there is one thing that's questionable. The thing that's questionable is that GoFundMe's terms and conditions clearly states that you cannot use GoFundMe to fund any type of financial or criminal like case. It says it. I was reading the fine print. GoFundMe's terms and conditions, and they even say if it's alleged, this is what they say. They say allegedly you can't use GoFundMe to fund any type of financial or criminal case. So I would think that that would mean Donald J. Trump's, civil trial is off limits to GoFundMe, because that's apparently what the GoFundMe page, who was set up by this guy Grant Cardone. Oh, this is a character, this guy Grant Cardone. I don't know. He's involved in all these get rich quick things. It's like kind of like people you see on infomercials. Like you watch infomercials and I can make you rich. It doesn't matter if you have no money. You could be poor, bankrupt. You could have no credit. This is the type of guy this guy is, right? And apparently he claims to be a big shot. He makes a statement. He goes, I'm worth 600 million. This is what he says, this guy. This is the guy, him and his wife are the people who are setting up this GoFundMe page for Trump. Elena Cardone and Grant Cardone, okay? So he says, if I made $400,000 a year, this is what he says, I would be embarrassed. I would be embarrassed as a human being. I would be embarrassed as a father. I would be embarrassed as a husband. But yet, if you go on, Twitter, now that's X, it's now X. And if you check out his X page, Grant Cardone, he's asking people to send $5 in to the GoFundMe page for Trump. He's like, please send $5. If everyone sent $5, we can make this work. Mother effer, if you want to be a big shot, if you want to talk big, you can't do that. You can't ask people for $5, even if it's not for you. Which, by the way, the GoFundMe page doesn't even stipulate. I read it over 3 times, and it doesn't even stipulate that 100% of all of the funds will be going to Donald J. Trump. It doesn't say that. Okay, so how do we know for a fact that this guy Grant Cardone and Elena Cardone, how do we know that they're not going to be keeping money? I mean, it should stipulate it on the GoFundMe page. I've read it over 2 times. Not one time did I see 100% of every donation that we receive will go to Donald J. Trump to pay for his $355 million New York civil lawsuit. But anyway, so all these haters, it's just Dale, El Dorito, which is probably the same person as Dale. And there's a guy who says Pickle Rider. Who's this guy? Normal white guy. This is everybody in the live stream. Okay, this is the thing, Dale, if you really are Dale. When I had a GoFundMe page, let's go over the facts. My wife was first diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer, okay? At the time, we were struggling. I was living in a small apartment in Staten Island, and my family wanted to help us. It was mostly set up for family. So I didn't do anything wrong. Look, you people are lunatics. I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, I did everything right. There was nothing wrong. Okay, and when I did breast cancer awareness events, I explained this to you. I didn't do too many of them, but when I did them, okay, money was given to women. Okay, I made this whole woman's whole life. I bought her a dinner for her and her family. I gave her $500. I've helped so many people. That GoFundMe page that I had set up when I started in AMC, I didn't keep any of that money. I don't think you understand something. You're all psychos. You are all psychopathic nut jobs, okay? GoFundMe shut down that page because, again, with their terms and conditions, I wanted to help multiple AMC apes all around the world. I wanted to help them. A lot of them were struggling. I thought it was a good idea. I wanted to help them, okay? Well, because you're not allowed under GoFundMe's terms and conditions to help multiple people, they shut down the GoFundMe page. All $4,500 was returned back to all of the AMC apes. Now, you want to hear what a great guy I am? And I have the facts. I have the facts to prove all of this. You people can't beat me, okay? Even though I did not collect one single dollar from GoFundMe, check this out. I donated $10,000 of my own money. I donated I would like to see one of you Mama Lucitas. I would love to see any of you do what I did for the AMC community. I would like to see any of you do what I did. Not only did I donate money, But I mailed out t-shirts to 100 apes all around the world. My Apefather t-shirts. In most cases, I mailed out double t-shirts. I sent them double. No proof. I made videos on it, Dale. I made videos showing the receipts of Cash App. I made videos showing the t-shirts. I made videos showing people that received my t-shirt. Okay, well, I did already. Go back in time and go look at my videos where I show the Cash App, okay, $300 to this ape, $500 to this ape, $400 to this ape, $200 to this ape. I did this already. I did all of this already. You're all psychopaths. Listen, the VCF is different, Dale. My wife got cancer of no fault of her own, okay? It was determined. This was environmentally caused, okay? And that's it. So you could say whatever you want. My wife justifiably was given money by the VCF because she got cancer at no fault of her own. This has nothing to do with GoFundMe. Let's stick to the subject. We're talking about GoFundMe. That's what this live stream is about. Okay? Oh, go F yourself with that giant gorilla, please. I didn't get any money from the VCF. It was my wife. So getting back, GoFundMe is not for billionaires. It's not for billionaires. What I did was completely okay. There was nothing, my wife, when I had a GoFundMe page set up for my wife, when she was first diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer, that's what GoFundMe is for, you mamalukes. GoFundMe is for that. Okay, it helped my family at a time of need. We were struggling financially. We were living in a small apartment at the time. Now, I got very pumped up, okay, during that time. I knew my family needed me. I knew my wife needed me. And I started working my ASS off. I worked real estate. I was doing, I did some breast cancer awareness events. I was doing concerts. I had like 50 piano students. I was making like a whole bunch of money every week for piano lessons, sales jobs, real estate. I ended up making hundreds of thousands of dollars on my own hard work. Me, I made that money. And I turned my whole family's life around for the better. I bought a beautiful house for my family, a $600,000 house. I got my wife everything that she needed. Everything that she needed, I got it for her. Okay, I am a good father. I am a good husband, baby. What's up, Tommy's Touch? I'm not a billionaire. I'm not a billionaire. They'll say it. I went from broke to a billionaire. I'm not a billionaire. What is this? What are you saying now? I won the lotto in 2019, $250,000. That was luck, though. That was that was like luck of the Irish, but I'm Italian. Okay, that was luck. Yes, that happened, but that was luck. Regular said you got because of a lawsuit. I don't know what lawsuit he's talking about. I don't know what lawsuit. If he's talking about the 911, that's the VCF, that's money that my wife earned legitimately because she got cancer of no fault of her own. God bless her. Right. Well, but that was after. That was afterwards. That was afterwards. Okay. When we had the GoFundMe page, we were living in a small apartment in Staten Island. We had no money. We were struggling. Okay. And I had to work my ass off. I had to really, really give everything I got to get my family out of that situation. I sold everything. I was real estate sales. I worked in City Search. I worked at Hilton. I did timeshare sales. I'm a piano teacher. I did piano lessons. Piano lessons can be very lucrative. People don't realize this, you know. At the time I was charging top dollar, you know, $40, $50 an hour. I had like 50 students. You know, I was doing concerts. I was doing the Billy Joe tribute concerts. I was doing shows. I made like $250,000. I was making so much money. I mean, I literally worked my ass off though. I worked so hard that it was no joke. Like I was literally like always doing something. It was a lot. It was a lot. I put a lot of pressure on myself, but I knew I had to do it to get my family out of the hole that they were in. We were in a hole. At the time, we were in a hole. We were in a bad situation. And I did everything in my power to get out of that hole, and I succeeded. You don't have to doubt it because the facts are the facts, bro. I have facts. I proved to everyone. Okay. Listen, you want to hear proof? Okay, let's go over all the proof. Okay, let's go from the beginning. Who showed their portfolio? Did you show your portfolio, Missing in Action, Dale? Did you show $200,000 in the stock market? Did you? No, I did. See, all of you people talk this great effing game, but none of you could back it up. I made videos where I showed $100,000 in cash. $100,000 in cash. I made videos with this guy Dale, right? He's like, Apefather, you have no money. I withdraw $20,000. I said, Dale, I said, go do the same. I said, go. I'm broke, right? Kobe broke. I withdrew 20,000. Where's his $20,000? Remember Chad Clifford? Oh, I'm going to withdraw 10,000 in cash. He never did it. He never did it. Okay. Listen to me. I've showed things. I show things. You don't. None of you people show nothing. You just talk and talk and talk. I walk the friggin' walk, mother effers. I've made videos. Listen to this. And if anyone wants to challenge me, I am willing to make a wager right now. I have made videos that I could show that I spent over $100,000 in food. I've made videos that I could prove I have spent over $100,000 in food. Okay, and this is only the videos that I made. Okay, you know how many times I didn't make videos? I probably spent $2 million on food. Listen, I used to go out to restaurants before I was a YouTuber 6-7 days a week. I was going, ask my wife. We would go out to restaurants 6 to 7 days a week. I always spent a tremendous amount of money on food. Always, okay? And your people are going to say, oh, you don't prove nothing, Apefather. You don't. Listen, what else can I do? I showed all of you I have a $600,000 house. I show all of you I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on food, hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash, hundreds of thousands of dollars in my portfolio. I even showed my wife's VCF, $1 million settlement. I mean, what more do you want from me? What does Lou show? What does Lou show? Lou made a video where he was in a restaurant. He didn't even show the food that he ordered. He filmed a mosquito. He filmed a mosquito. Okay? That's all I have to say about Lou. I did have the stance permission. You're talking about Cafferty's, El Dorito. That was completely unfair what they did to me. I haven't gone back there since. Okay? I got the permission. There were the two girls at the front. They were like, Apefather, we love you, AMC to Pluto. They gave me their permission. They said, yes, we give you our permission to be on the video. They were just psychopaths at that place. I'm allowed to go there. They listen, you want to know what happened, Dale? I was right and the guy was wrong. The owner was wrong. You know what he did? He bought me a $300 dinner. Let me tell you what happened, because I don't know if you remember this, okay? When the manager threw me out for no reason, okay, she just hated me because I was filming. You know, she said, you had no right to film my employees. Okay, they called the police. I don't know if you heard this because they said I was like disturbing the peace. I wasn't doing anything wrong, okay? The cops came and the cops said he has the right to film. You want to hear what the police officer said? Police officer said he has the right legally to film. There's nothing you could do to stop him, okay? And after the owner of the restaurant heard the police tell him this, he says, let me buy you a $300 dinner. The guy bought me a $300 dinner. I'm not bad. I could go there right now. I'm not bad. I could go there and sit down and eat dinner. I just choose not to because they think they're friggin' a-holes. Okay? They're a-holes. This guy is like obsessed over this gorilla. He's like obsessed. I don't know why you're obsessed over something I paid for, El Dorito. It's like, I don't get it. It's like, do you understand I paid for it? So I have the right to sell it. He's like, he's obsessed over this gorilla, this blow up gorilla that I paid for. Okay. It's like you're making it seem as if other people paid for the gorilla. I paid for the gorilla, me, out of my own money. Okay. What else do you want to see? You want to see my monthly bills? You want me to show you my mortgage statement? You want me to show you what I spend on cable or what I spend on my cell phones? I have the Apple iPhones for the fam. You want me to show you the phone bills? What else you want me to show you? You're a psychopath, bro. Anyway, there's only so long I could talk to you, Mama Luke, so I'm going to end this live stream now. The point of this live stream, GoFundMe is not for billionaires. Look, I love Trump. I will always support him. I will vote for him. I feel he's the best man for the job to make America great again. He has my full support, but I do not feel GoFundMe is for Donald J. Trump. That's it. I'm sorry. And if Trump supporters want to get mad at me for that, they can. They can get mad at me. But in my opinion, billionaires should not have GoFundMe pages, even if judgment against him was unfair. I feel what happened to him was unfair. I feel it was disgusting. I do feel, in my opinion, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a judge, but in my opinion, I feel it was politically motivated. I'll say that entertainment purposes only because I'm not a judge, I'm not a lawyer. But I feel everything about him, that judgment was ridiculous. But it still doesn't give him the right to have a GoFundMe page. It doesn't. So I'll say it right to his face. I would say right to Donald J. Trump's face. You do not deserve a GoFundMe page. Billionaires don't deserve GoFundMe pages. That is not what GoFundMe was set up for. It's not set up for billionaires. Okay? It's set up for people who have serious medical problems, who are in serious financial difficulties. That is what GoFundMe is for. And everything that I've ever done with GoFundMe fits into that criteria. When I had my first GoFundMe page, my wife was first diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer, and my family wanted to help us. The GoFundMe page with the apes, it was all the money was returned because unfortunately GoFundMe did not allow you to donate to multiple people around the world. I wanted to help all my ape brothers and my ape sisters all around the world. And I did, because even though the money was returned, I spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of my own money helping my ape brothers, my AMC ape brothers and my AMC ape sisters. So I feel good about that. I don't have a job because I'm a millionaire, Dale. Now I am. Okay, I'm not talking about back in 2017, but I'm talking about today. As of today, I'm a millionaire. I work for myself, Dale. I am currently in a jacuzzi, Dale. I'm relaxing, brother. Whatever. I'm just saying that I don't understand why people would give money to billionaires. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I really don't. Like, I don't understand why someone would give money to a billionaire. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like I told that woman, Elena Cardone, I said in a video, I said, why don't you she likes setting up GoFundMe pages. She has another GoFundMe page set up for another politician, not just Trump, by the way. This is the second GoFundMe page she has. And I said to her, why don't you set up a GoFundMe page for Elon Musk? I don't know if you heard about this, but a Delaware judge ruled against Elon Musk's Tesla comp package, where they felt that Elon Musk has to give back $50 billion. Okay? $50 billion. So I told Elena Cardone, her next GoFundMe page should be for Elon Musk. Help Elon Musk make back the $50 billion. What do you think? Maybe, listen, when he bought Twitter, he paid $40 billion. Okay, he paid I think it's worth like 10 bill or something now. It's not worth that. Maybe 20 billion. So, but it's worth a significantly large amount down. Like he lost. So maybe Elena Cardone should start a GoFundMe page for Elon Musk to make back the money that he lost on Twitter. Say, I want to raise $20 billion on GoFundMe to give back to Elon Musk. What do you think? I am a millionaire. I am a millionaire. I'm a millionaire if you count all my assets. If you count real estate, if you count cash, if you count gold, if you count bonds, if you count everything, I am a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire in the sense that I have like liquid money, millions of dollars. I never said that. I never said that. Okay, so don't put words in my mouth. You know what I hate it when people put words in my mouth? People say, so you have like $2 million in cash? No, I don't. Okay, I don't. Most of my money is tied up in trust funds for the kids, real estate, gold, bonds, cash reserves, in a safe deposit box. I do not have like just liquidity, Even I don't even consider the cash I have liquid because that's all set up. That's for emergency funds. That's emergencies for the kids. Richie, you admitted you were broke, so you were able to get this money in 10 months. No, it took years. I was broke in 2017. I'm in the truth here. 2017, I was dead broke. Dead broke. Thank you, Adrian. And Adrian, the Vancouver stalker. I was dead broke in 2017. I'm admitting the truth here. I was living in a tiny, tiny apartment in Staten Island. My wife got diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer, and we were struggling bad. And at the time, my mother left my father. It was such a nightmare in my life. It was probably the worst time of my life, if you want to know the truth. It was the worst time because I was hit with everything all at once. I was hit with everything. I was hit with my wife getting diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. My mother left my father, moved in with me. My father went crazy, put me in prison, you know, because he claimed that, my father got so upset that my mother left him. He made up a false police report. It was a lie. He cried to me. He apologized to me. He cried to me. He made up a false police report about me, saying that I was in front of his house and I was gonna, attack him. It wasn't true. It was all lies. It was like the guy unfortunately got very sick because my mother left him. The marriage ended, and unfortunately, may he rest in peace, my father. But he took all of that out on me. Thank you, Adrian. Carmine's is expensive, El Dorito. I'd like to see you eat there. I spend $250 to $300 every time I go to Carmine's. But I told you the one man beat agree. See, Dale, you're missing the point of what I'm trying to do here on YouTube. You just don't get it. I don't think you ever get it. I'm trying to be what's called, listen to me, YouTube successful, not YouTube famous. Okay, so let me tell you what the difference is. There is a difference. I care about views, not by popularity. Like I'm not looking to be Bon Jovi, like a rock star that I walk down the street and people want my autograph. You understand? I used to always be impressed with Meyer Lansky. I don't know if you ever heard the story of Meyer Lansky, the gangster. Okay, he really wasn't like that known. Like he's the type of a guy who could just walk down the street. He could go to an Italian restaurant. He could order himself, a chicken parmesan, veal. Nobody would know who he was. They didn't ask for his autograph. But the guy died one of the richest men in America. Okay, so that's like what I want in my life. I don't want to be famous. Maybe when I was younger, look, okay, when I was younger, I had dreams of being like Bon Jovi. I did. Like when I was in my 20s, I had dreams of being like Bon Jovi. But now that I'm 46, I got two kids, you're married, come on. I'm a fat man. I'm a little overweight. I'm bold. All right, maybe I'm a lot overweight. But I'm saying I don't really have dreams anymore of being a rock star. When I was 21, I had this. I have to find it. Oh, you guys would love it. I have this album. It's called "Is This Goodbye." It was like this kind of club song. It was like a freestyle club song, and I wanted to look like Ricky Martin. I don't know if I have to find it. If I find the album, I'm gonna make a video on it. I went to this store called Bang Bang, and I got this. My friends to this day die laughing when they see this. I had this outfit that it looked like I was about to jump in the water with the sharks. I had this metallic friggin' shirt on. Underneath it, I had this tight, like friggin', wife beater type of black t-shirt on, tight pants. I looked like I was out of that movie, Night at the Roxbury. That's what I looked like. Dale, Chad will never support you. He can't even support Angie. That's Adrian, the Vancouver stalker. But like I said, I don't care anymore if I'm famous on YouTube. So this whole concept of if I have a meet and greet and one person shows up, I don't care, Dale. Dale, you know what happened that night? I won money in Atlantic City. I had a $400 dinner and I drank like a champion. Okay, I had a great time, Dale. That's all it's about. Like I was trying to explain that to Lou. Lou was making fun of me. Everybody was making fun. I'm like, guys, I had a $500 dinner. I had two juicy prime rib steaks. I was drinking screwdrivers. I had everything. I had desserts. I had cappuccino, sambuca. I won money. I won like $1,000. I won $1,000 a roulette. Who could ask for a better night than that? Who could ask? Tell me. Look, Dale, if you had that night, Dale, you can't even afford a meal at McDonald's, Dale. Dale's the type of a guy when he goes to McDonald's, he only gets the fish sandwich. Dale can't get the soda accompanied with the fries. He can't get the fries or the soda. He just gets the single sandwich, the fish sandwich. Dale, if you lived the night that I lived on my meet and greet with John Nito, it would be the greatest night in the history of your whole life. Dale, I had a $500 dinner and I won $1,000 in cash. Dale would be jumping up and down. I had the time of my life. No, I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. So anyway, GoFundMe is not for billionaires. That's it. I'm sorry. If a lot of people want to get mad at me, they can get mad at me. Look, I love Donald Trump. I love him. I'm going to vote for him. My whole family's voting for him. We support Trump. We stand with Trump. But why do we have to give money to Trump? That's the thing. Listen to me. Okay, let's talk about Trump. Do you know he has 79 million shares of DWAC? Who knows this? Who knows this? Okay? And when Truth Social and DWAC merge, do you know that Trump owns the majority stake? Donald J. Trump owns the majority stake. He owns something like 60% of Truth Social and DWAC when they merge. Okay. Do you know what that means? The current valuation, now this is just based on today's prices. Okay. Trump has like a $4 to $6 billion stake. You understand that? He just from DWAC, Trump has a stake $4 to $6 billion, would it be, dollars? Okay. His real estate empire is worth another $3 billion. Okay. The guy's worth conservatively $10 billion. Now, what does that mean? It means he's a success. That's what it means. It means Donald J. Trump is he's an American success story. And what it means is he doesn't need a GoFundMe page. That's what it means. That's it. I would have this debate with any Trump supporter. I would love to have this debate. I would love to have a debate on why Donald Trump needs $5 from every American. I would love to have this debate. Anyone who wants to debate me on this, let's do it. I want to debate anybody who feels Donald J. Trump needs $5 from every American. Let's have that debate. It doesn't make a difference, Vladimir. He could put up his stake as collateral and he could get a loan on it. People do that all the time. People do that all the time. You know who did that all the time was Elon Musk. Elon Musk put up his Tesla shares as collateral and he would get loans. Now, granted, Trump can't get loans from a New York bank, but they never said anything about banks in other states. He can still deal with banks in other states, and also he could deal with hedge funds. Okay, so don't tell me that there's no way that Trump can't come up with $400 or $500 million. Of course he can. Adrian is schooling Dale right now. So look, the point is that Trump is okay. Can we all listen? Can we all agree on one thing? Donald J. Trump is okay. It makes me sick. Like, you know, I hear about his lawyer, Michael Cohen, and they're making it seem like Trump is in such dire straits. Like, this is the thing now. They're like, he has to sell assets. He doesn't have the money. He's finished. His career is finished. His life is, these people are lunatics. Donald Trump is worth like $10 billion. I'm gonna say it to you. You want me to prove it to you? He owns 79 million shares of DWAC. And when DWAC merges with Truth Social, his stake is worth somewhere between $4 to $6 billion. Then you got to add his real estate empire. His real estate empire is another $3 billion. The guy is worth $9 to $10 billion. That's a lot of effing money. You know what I mean? I'm just saying he doesn't need a GoFundMe page. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's Vladimir. Look it up. Vladimir, listen to me. Do me a favor, Vladimir. Rather than argue with me, which is something you always do, look up the facts. Here are the facts. According to Forbes, listen to me, Forbes. Now, Forbes hates Trump, just so that you know. Forbes has always, like, if Trump said he was worth $5 billion, they would say he's worth $1 billion. Forbes always undervalues Trump's, net worth. So Forbes has him. Forbes has his net worth at $2.7 billion. Now, this is the thing, Vladimir. They're not considering his stake in Truth Social and DWAC. They're not taking that into account. They're only saying his real estate empire. His real estate empire is worth $2.7 billion. Now you got to take into account that he has 79 million shares of DWAC. He's freaking gonna. I have news for you. I have news for all of you. I have a feeling that Trump's stake in DWAC is going to be worth a lot more than $4 to $6 billion. Oh, I have. You know that song? I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night feeling. Ooh, I have a feeling that Donald Trump's stake in DWAC and Truth Social is gonna be worth 20 plus billion. 20 plus billion. DWAC is set to go to $200 or more a share. DWAC is set to go to $200 to potentially $500 a share. Donald Trump's stake at that point could be worth a tremendous amount of money. A tremendous amount of money. Okay, so what's the point? Donald Trump is not a candidate, in my opinion, for GoFundMe. I think this guy, Grant Cardone, I think he's a friggin' bullshit artist. If you want, just my opinion. Listen, you know what I think a lot of people do is they know that Trump has a big name. He does. Trump has a huge marketable name, Trump. Okay, so what people do, they figure, let me use Trump's name. That guy did it. That veteran. You remember that guy where the people build the wall? We the people build the wall. That guy Brian something with a K. He's in jail now. That guy. He's in jail now because he bought himself a yacht, and he was, all kinds of money he was spending on a very luxury lifestyle. When he said 100% of all of the money was supposed to go to We Build the Wall. 100% of the money was supposed to go to Trump's wall. I made a point about this guy, Grant Cardone, and his wife, Elena Cardone. I read their GoFundMe page. It doesn't say anywhere that 100% of all of the proceeds goes to Donald J. Trump. So how do we know they're not going to keep? So you know that they raised already $500,000? They raised $500,000. I think whoever gave money are the dumbest people in the world. No offense. Look, there's a difference between being a patriot, okay, and being a dumbass. Okay, there's a difference between being a patriot and being a dumbass. Okay, first of all, who the F-U-C-K is Grant Cardone? Who is this guy? This is not no one affiliated with Donald Trump. Like you never saw Donald Trump endorse this. You never saw Donald J. Trump say, I endorse Grant Cardone. I endorse him for what he's doing with this GoFundMe page. This is just some guy. I think he interviewed Trump before. This is some guy who he runs businesses where he's one of those like TV infomercial guys. Like, I'm going to make you rich overnight. I'm going to make you rich with real estate overnight. Give me $5,000. Come to my seminar. And, it's got, remember what Trump did with Trump University? And unfortunately, Trump had to pay. That was one of the stupidest things, in my opinion, Donald Trump ever did, was that Trump University thing. Because the guy's an American success story. And he doesn't need to go to like low levels like that. He had to pay $20 billion back. He had to pay $20 billion because people were paying Trump $35,000 or more. They were maxing out their credit cards, with this hope and this promise of getting rich quick. That's kind of what this guy Grant Cardone does. That's what he does. You pay me $5,000. You come to my real estate seminar, and I'm going to show you how to be rich overnight. Okay, this guy makes he makes a comment. He goes, if I made $400,000 a year, this is what he said. If I made $400,000 a year, it would be an embarrassment to all humanity, he said. It would be an embarrassment to me as a father, me as a husband, me as a human being. But yet he's begging people. He's begging people on X. He's like, please send $5 to the GoFundMe campaign. Please. If everyone just sent $5, we would have this thing completed. We'd have this thing done. So I don't know. Something is rotten in Denmark with that. You guys are like going to have a fight. Listen, we got to start something called the AMC Apes, like instead of like UFC, maybe AFC, like apes, apes fighting. What do you think? We should start filming it. Me versus Lou, Adrian versus Dale. That would make some big views, man. I would do it. I would 100% do it. Tell Lou I'd do it. Me versus Lou. If he could get out of Lou's health's not doing so well, so I don't think he'd want to box me. I love you guys are all fighting. It's great. It's like my live stream has become a platform for people to get into fights. It's great. My wife, Vladimir, listen to me. My wife is not Angie. She doesn't. My wife doesn't have. She's recovering from brain surgery, Vladimir. Vladimir, she is not on the internet. You really think that someone would get brain surgery and then pretend to be someone, arguing on the internet? No, it doesn't. It doesn't work that way. She's recovering, Vladimir. She is not. She is not on the internet arguing with haters. I can guarantee all of you that. I can guarantee all of you that. My wife is not arguing with haters. I don't know. Listen, maybe it was done on purpose, Vladimir. Maybe whoever is Angie played into that theory, that Angie's my wife and she played into that theory. Let me not post. Let me not post for the days that Jennifer's getting surgery and in the hospital. Maybe she played into that. She's not Angie. Oh, I can't. But anyway, GoFundMe is not for billionaires. That's the bottom line. I would love, there's nothing to admit, she's not Angie. I would love to have a debate with anybody who feels otherwise. I would like to have a debate with anybody who feels that you should send money to billionaires. You should do it. I would love to have that debate. I think these people, let me tell you something. I think these people are the dumbest people in the world that send billionaires money. If you send billionaires money, you are the dumbest mother effer who has ever lived. I'm sorry. That's it. This is not about America. This is not about America. Stop. I hate it when people do this. Look, I love Trump, right? I love Trump, but Trump's personal problems has nothing to do with America. Trump's personal problems. And you can't see, that's what they're trying to do. Like Grant Cardone and Elena Cardone is they're trying to make it seem like if you send money to Donald Trump, you're helping America. This is about America. No, it's not about America. It's about you're sending money to a billionaire. It doesn't make that's stupid. That's dumb. Look, I think Trump is great for the country. I support him. And I will vote for him for president of the United States because I believe that he has the right strength as a fighter and the right strength as a warrior, okay, to make this country great again. But does that mean I have to send him money? It's kind of like the church. Like I'll give you an analogy. I'm a Christian, right? Okay. I would go to the church every Sunday and they come around to collect the money. And I give it to them. But sometimes they go too far. Like one time, this priest, I never forget what he was saying. He was like, God wants us to pay off our mortgage, he said. God wants this. I was praying to God and he said, you must tell everyone that this is God's wishes. It is God's wishes that you pay off your mortgage. It's not God's wishes. It's his wishes. It's his wishes. Okay. Man, these guys are like having like a war over here. I just don't like it when people use God and country. Okay. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like it when people use God and country as a way to trick you to send them money. I don't like that. Look, we're all human beings. None of us on this planet are God. Not even Donald Trump. Donald Trump is not God. Okay? We are not God. We are his servants. We are on planet Earth to do good. Okay, we are not God. And I just don't like it when people try to make it like, like that human beings are God. Human beings are not God. Man, these guys are having like a war right here. Thank you, Adrian. God bless you and your family too. But that's all I'm saying. Listen to me. Trump is a smart guy. He's a smart guy. He's going to appeal this case. It's very unfair what happened to him, but he's going to appeal it. Okay, he's going to appeal it. All he has to do is put up a bond. That's it, which could be real estate, which could even be stock. It could be stock. It could be real estate. He puts up a bond, and then he could appeal this. And he might win the appeal. Okay, so then what's going to happen to all this money that's raised on the GoFundMe page? Is Grant Cardone and Elena Cardone going to give back all of this money? I don't think so, right? What do you think? Can you imagine like they already raised $500,000? Can you imagine they raised like 10 million or something? What do you think? They're just going to refund all the money? Say, oh, great news, everyone. Great news. Donald Trump won the appeal. I'm sending back all the money to you. Yeah, Adrian, you get really, really pissed, man. God bless you, brother. But anyway, I'm gonna end the live stream, guys, because I gotta go eat now with the fam. But listen, GoFundMe is not for billionaires. That's it. And I would have no problem debating anybody. I love Trump. I support Trump. I support him for the presidency of the United States of America. But GoFundMe is not for billionaires. With that said, this live stream has not been financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. Everything I've said has been for entertainment purposes only. Cool down, guys. God bless. I'll be back later.